We say when everything seems to disappear and now there's blank also, just blank. But everything disappearing...
But this is awareness, like...
Yes, everything disappearing is observed also. And then even blank is observed also. Everything becomes a phenomenal seeing. Even the sense everything disappear, what it mean? Something must be here. You say, I don't exist. A very rare utterance in the human kingdom. I don't exist. But there must be something to say, I don't exist. I don't exist. What bears witness to this? Even that utterance come, I don't exist. Something like all this belief in the way that it feels for you. Everyone will come into it in their own way. Maybe for you it's... this also took place for myself also. Suddenly I could not find a reference for who I always believed and felt I was. Now it's hard to convey that because I know the words by themselves will not do it. I'm only reporting now that in an instant, everything that was shimmering inside, it's like it's gone. How can it go? A whole life of meaning and way of being and thinking and so on. There was no reference. Who was it? It was gone. Then I said something crazy now, you know. I couldn't find myself. Who is saying that? I couldn't find myself. And as I was looking in the hands, and there was a sensation, there's nobody in there. It's not usual thinking. You don't see people walking around going, there's nobody in, hello? Nobody in there. But it was a sensation in this moment, like there was no one here. And I cannot speak much about that. There was just expanse and an awareness of that. The tenant in this body is consciousness, it is not a person. The consciousness is recognizing that the person is a kind of ghostly concoction, that an idea held about myself. I am the consciousness. It's my energy that is the life force. It's my intelligence that is expressing. But when it got caught in this software called a person, it was expressing like this. But the person doesn't exist. It's like you speak to a speaker, and the speaker and you say, oh, she's speaking, but it's not my voice. That voice is not me. The person seemed to be also a software that has its own kind of tendency to misinterpret. How does that work? This is why it is not questioned, it is not doubted. All our experiment into self-awareness, for most part, falls flat because at the end, the person is conducting the inquiry. And it will not do anything that will threaten its existence. It seemed like that. So it takes a higher intelligence right there to look and say, wait a second, what is a person then? You see, it is not just rationally. Something came up and pulled the curtains open and you saw there's nobody. Sometimes it has to happen like that. Means the source. You see. If we learn anything, whatever we have learned or believe, came after the I thought, the I concept, the first arising, the first born. It is referred to as consciousness, or the dynamic consciousness, the creative consciousness. That creative consciousness comes out of a deeper consciousness which does not do anything. It simply is. It just is. It's not a doer. It simply is. That is the ultimate discovery of all spiritual striving, is to discover the what is, that you may call the absolute, the ultimate principle, the supreme being, God, you can call like that. And what is our relation with this God? Are we